If you asked a room full of dermatologists what the single most powerful anti-aging product is, almost every one of them would give you the same answer. And it is not a serum, it is not a cream, and it definitely is not the most expensive thing on your bathroom shelf. Here is something that genuinely surprised me when I started researching this topic properly. Up to 90% of the visible signs of aging on your skin, the dark spots, the uneven texture, the fine lines, are not actually caused by time itself. They are caused by something almost entirely preventable, something most of us have been underestimating for decades. Dermatologists have spent years studying exactly what makes skin age well versus what makes it age fast. And the findings are not complicated, expensive, or dramatic. They are refreshingly simple, but most of us have never heard them explained clearly, without the sales pitch, without the pressure to buy a specific product line. Today I am walking you through exactly what dermatologists actually say about aging gracefully, based on real published research and consensus from board-certified professionals, not influencer trends and not magic ingredients. By the end of this video you will know precisely which habits matter, which ones do not matter nearly as much as you think, and what is actually worth your time and money at this stage of your life. Stay with me because this information could change the next 20 years of how your skin looks and feels. Welcome back to Radiant at Every Age, the channel that believes looking radiant after 60 should be backed by real information, not guesswork and not expensive promises. If you are new here, I am so glad this video found you. This channel exists to give women over 60 honest, practical answers about beauty and skincare without the noise, and today's topic is exactly the kind of grounded, useful information this community was built around. Welcome to the family. To my returning viewers, thank you for coming back. I know how much you value real substance over trends, and this video delivers exactly that. Let us get into what the science and the dermatologists actually say. Before we dive in, if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that button now and tap the bell so you never miss a video like this one, because we cover real, research-backed information just like this every single week. And while you watch today, drop a comment and let me know which part of your skincare routine you are most unsure about, because I want to make sure future videos answer exactly what you are wondering. Now let us get into it. A quick and important note before we start. I am not a dermatologist, and nothing in this video replaces a real conversation with a board-certified one who can look at your actual skin. What I am sharing today comes from publicly available dermatological research and consensus guidance, the kind of information dermatologists themselves publish and repeat consistently across the field. Here is the overall picture worth understanding before we get into specifics. Skin aging happens through two completely different pathways. There is intrinsic aging, which is simply the natural passage of time, your genetics, and how your body's collagen and elastin production naturally slows down. And then there is extrinsic aging, which is caused by everything happening to your skin from the outside: sun exposure, pollution, smoking, and lifestyle factors. Here is the part that genuinely matters. Dermatologists consistently point out that extrinsic factors, the preventable ones, are responsible for the vast majority of what we actually see when we look in the mirror and call aging. That distinction changes everything about where your time and money should actually go. Let us walk through exactly what they say matters most. Point 1. Sunscreen is not optional, it is the foundation. If there is one thing dermatologists agree on more than anything else, it is this one. Even on cloudy days, a significant percentage of UV rays still reach your skin and continue contributing to collagen breakdown, dark spots, and loss of elasticity over time. Dermatologists and the American Academy of Dermatology recommend using a broad-spectrum, water-resistant sunscreen of SPF 30 or higher every single day, including during winter months and on cloudy days. What surprises most people is learning that the damage causing visible aging right now was very likely caused by sun exposure from years or even decades earlier, simply showing up later because skin's ability to repair itself slows with age. This means the sunscreen habit you build today is not really about today. It is about how your skin looks 5, 10, and 20 years from now. Dermatologists also consistently recommend extending sunscreen down to the neck, chest, and the backs of the hands, areas that age just as visibly as the face but almost always get skipped in daily routines. Point 2. Gentle cleansing matters more than most people realize. The second thing that comes up again and again in dermatological guidance is the importance of how you cleanse, not just that you cleanse. As skin ages, switching to gentle cleansers that will not strip the skin of its natural oils becomes increasingly important, since mature skin naturally produces less oil to begin with. A cleanser that leaves your skin feeling tight or squeaky clean is typically removing more than it should, weakening the skin's protective barrier in the process. The fix dermatologists consistently point toward is straightforward. Incorporating a creamy or hydrating cleanser into your routine protects that barrier while still effectively removing dirt and makeup, supporting the skin rather than working against it. Let me pause here for a moment because I know this is a lot of solid information and I want to make sure it actually lands with you. If this video is giving you something useful so far, go ahead and hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this kind of grounded, honest content reach more women who need it. And if you know someone who has been chasing trendy skincare products without much real result, send this video to her today, because this might be exactly what she has been missing. Okay, let us keep going because there is more important information ahead. Point 3. Consistent, proven ingredients matter more than new ones. Here is something dermatologists repeat so often it almost becomes background noise, yet most people still do not fully act on it. A small handful of ingredients have decades of research behind them, and dermatologists consistently return to the same few names, rather than chasing whatever is newly trending. As we age, skin produces less collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles and sagging, and the skin's ability to retain moisture decreases, causing dryness and dullness. The ingredients dermatologists most consistently recommend address exactly these two issues. Retinoids are considered a powerhouse ingredient for mature skin, boosting collagen production, promoting cell turnover, and helping reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and age spots. When starting retinoids, dermatologists recommend beginning with a lower concentration to minimize irritation and gradually increasing as skin builds tolerance. Always applying them at night and following with broad-spectrum sunscreen the next morning since retinoids increase sun sensitivity. Alongside retinoids, hyaluronic acid is a naturally occurring molecule in the skin that holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, and it becomes depleted as we age, with a serum or moisturizer containing it visibly reducing the appearance of fine lines when applied to slightly damp skin. Pairing it with a ceramide-rich moisturizer helps lock in that hydration and reinforce the skin barrier. For gentle, regular renewal, products with alpha-hydroxy acids like glycolic or lactic acid help renew the skin without being too abrasive, with exfoliating once or twice a week keeping skin smooth and radiant without causing irritation. And for protecting against everyday environmental damage, vitamin C is one of the most researched topical antioxidants, brightening the complexion, reducing dark spots, and boosting collagen synthesis. These 4 ingredients, sunscreen aside, represent the actual backbone of what dermatologists consistently recommend, not because they are new, but because decades of research keep confirming they work. Point 4. What happens outside your skincare routine matters just as much. This next point genuinely surprises people because it has nothing to do with products at all. Minimizing stress and avoiding smoking have significant benefits for overall skin health, with tobacco smoke specifically linked to dull and dry complexion, loss of skin firmness, premature lines and wrinkles, and leathery skin texture. A healthy diet consisting of foods high in antioxidants, fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats can help reduce visible signs of aging, and getting a recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night plays a direct role in how well skin repairs and regenerates overnight. What this tells us is something genuinely empowering. Skincare products can only do so much work if the foundation underneath them, sleep, stress, diet, and avoiding smoking, is being neglected. Dermatologists are clear that these lifestyle factors are not optional extras. They are part of the actual treatment plan. Point 5. Professional guidance still has a place, even on a budget. The final point dermatologists consistently make is one that often gets misunderstood. Professional involvement does not have to mean expensive ongoing treatments. Annual skin checks help catch early signs of skin cancer, which becomes increasingly important as we age and accumulate years of sun exposure. And this single yearly appointment is something every dermatologist consistently recommends regardless of what skincare routine someone follows at home. Beyond that, according to one dermatology chief medical officer, aging gracefully should not be a chore or a struggle. The most elegant routine is often the simplest one, and the real key is doing it consistently for the long haul rather than searching for something dramatic. This sentiment comes up again and again across dermatological guidance. Consistency with a few proven basics outperforms an expensive, complicated routine followed inconsistently almost every single time. So here is what dermatologists actually want you to know about aging gracefully. Sunscreen applied daily regardless of weather is the single most important step you can take, and it should extend down to your neck, chest, and hands. Gentle, hydrating cleansing protects the moisture barrier that mature skin is already working hard to maintain. A small handful of proven ingredients, retinoids, hyaluronic acid, gentle AHAs, and vitamin C, do more real work than most trending products ever will. Lifestyle factors like sleep, stress, diet, and avoiding smoking are not separate from your skincare routine, they are part of it. And professional guidance, even just an annual skin check, remains valuable at any budget. None of this requires an overwhelming routine or an expensive shelf of products. It requires consistency with a small number of things that genuinely work, exactly the message dermatologists keep returning to again and again. If this video gave you some real clarity today, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment below and tell me which point surprised you the most, or which one you are going to start doing differently. I will be right there reading every single comment. Like this video if it was helpful, subscribe if you have not already, and share it with a woman in your life who has been overwhelmed by conflicting skincare advice and just wants to know what actually works. I will see you in the next one.